I'm excited for our next guest, Governor Greg Gianforte. We've always had you on as congressman, so it's exciting to get with you this morning and visit. And it's an important day. It's ahead of tonight's State of the State address. So can you fill us in on what Montanans can expect to hear tonight?
Well, Victoria, it's good to be with you. We're going to share a really hopeful, optimistic message about the future of Montana. We ran on a platform of creating more good-paying jobs while protecting our way of life. Of course, we've got to deal with the current pandemic situation. We're managing through that, but we're going to focus on the future and the resiliency of Montana.
Great to hear. And now that you are governor, can you share with us what are some of the challenges that you're facing as you try to get some more of our vulnerable population vaccinated against COVID-19?
Well, this pandemic is the #1 issue that Montana faces, and we can't reach our full potential till we work through it. That's why right after I was elected, I formed the task force to get input. It's why the day after I was sworn in, we changed the vaccine distribution strategy. And you're right, the guidelines we got from the CDC were confusing and complicated. We simplified them and said, I think we can all agree we ought to keep those people that are most vulnerable safe by getting them the vaccine first. So that's what we've prioritized. Just this week, we put up a new dashboard so everybody in Montana can watch the vaccine rollout. We have some counties where 23% of the eligible people have now been vaccinated, at least with the first dose. Most of the others are still catching up, but we're getting shipments every single week. It's also the reason why we lifted the capacity limits and the hours of operations restrictions, because not only do we have to deal with the health crisis, we've also got to deal with the economic crisis that the restrictions have caused. And I'm hopeful that as we get this vaccine out, we're going to be able to take our masks off, throw them in the trash can, and go on with our lives safely. And I think that's going to happen sooner rather than later.
All right. Well, Governor Gianforte, I can tell you it makes a huge difference to have a hopeful leader, and you're it for us. Thank you so much for your time today. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you, Victoria.
Thanks. We'll be right back after this break.